Alright, let's go much. Alright. 1 second, I've got no light in here for some reason. Give me a sec. That kinda did it. Not really. I could do with a light right here, right? Don't have one. So a bit screwed for now. But we'll sort one out. How's everyone doing anyway? Let's get the chat up on screen. I don't remember exactly how to do this hotkey. How you doing, guys? Numpad multiplier, yeah, it's on that. Where is my overlay? Oh, it's disabled. Yep. But I actually don't need the overlay, I can just put you over here. Alright, we're just gonna be starting on something and just close down a few things and set up a few things. Music. That's gonna be low as hell. Okay. And we'll just lower this down to like 50% maybe. Alright, cool. Okay. Right, let's okay. Let's continue. So we're working on a commission right now from Blazon, and it is a Hungarian Horntail model. Now I'm just kind of touching it up at the moment. We're kind of almost at the end of the process, so I'm kind of just like doing some touch up. You know, adding some bits around the horns. I need to turn off dynamic here. And this can be on like a, yeah. So it's not a whole lot to do here now. I'll show you guys the whole model in just a second. This won't be something I'll be modding into the game. This is just from a commission. If anyone interested in commissions, DM me. I'll give you some prices. This is kind of what I'm doing in the background of like my main stuff. So this is why Antarctopelta hasn't had any news the last couple days. I've been working on this fella. Once this guy is knocked out of the way, I'll be getting back onto Antarctopelta, and also another little project I'm working on in the background for another person. So I'm just out here like refining things right now. So I'm like just kind of cutting some of these spikes off. What I want to be doing is sharpening some of these edges too. Now I'm probably going to use Dam Standard for that actually. But I can cut in with this. Just go a little bit higher and a little bit more intense. And we can just kind of cut lines through all this. Really important we get that sharp edge. Because you guys haven't seen my modeling process, at least a lot of you who've downloaded the Monolithosaurus mod, right? You guys are pretty out of touch with how I do things around here, so that lighting got a bit better. So how is everyone today? Talk to me, people. Yeah, we're just crisping that up and then cutting it back there. Crisp it up here. Put it back here. Get these sharp edges and then cut away underneath them. You get a really nice effect. See that? How we get that like really sharp effect on the head? It's kind of what we want around the whole thing. No, I kind of want to just bring that over there like that. This one kind of cuts in, so we'll just be careful going around that like that. Again, cut under there. And This last one, gonna cut into that like that, and around and into there. And kind of just cut away bits. And you start to get that really, really sharp stuff. Thank you, yeah. So this is gonna be going towards basically a Wyvern remodel. Now the last thing I need to do is the tail. The tail's kind of just got some texture on it right now, but no real form. Oh god, I did not mean to bring that up. So that's our last thing to do, really. Everything else is pretty sharply defined and set up. I just needed to fix up the head, but the head's looking pretty solid to me now. There's some bits I need to work on. Just here, for example, I just kind of want to sharpen that up. But I'd say we're almost there. He's looking pretty mean, so we're going to get to the back here now. I'm just going to take the layer brush and essentially just kind of, well, I need to fix up some stuff, so the focal shift needs to be right down. I also need to set this to this, and then we can kind of cut layers onto this, but we're going to want to go a bit higher, I think. Let's go for like a 30 intensity. Do I even need to do that? Maybe not. No, I might actually not do that. I might use clay buildup. So let's go down here and get rid of these spikes because they're going to be in my way. Where are the rest of the spikes? There's more, I know there is. There we go. Okay, so we're on the clay build-up brush and we essentially just, oh god, that's intense. Not what I wanted. We're on like a 9. We essentially just want to be doing this. I know it looks weird right now, but it won't. Kind of like this. This is such a like moment of like trust the process kind of thing, where it will come out really nice, but it is gonna look fucking weird to start. Okay, now we do the underside. The underside kind of starts the same, so we want to start here. Now this is a big one, so we do that, like that. And just kind of one layer each time, go through this entire tail. Doesn't need to be clean right now, it's something we'll sort out as we go. It just needs to match up. And then we just smooth out that tail at the end. Now we smooth the whole thing out. Some bits need to be more smooth than others, so what we can do is go down a subdivision level. Let's go down like that. To 9 million polys, and you can see we can kind of work with this a little bit easier now. So we can kind of just smooth this ribbing out and then go on the top. And that just gives me an outline of where I'm going to do my extra stuff, you know? And also, you see immediately it adds that kind of work, so what we can do now is get the damn standard. And maybe not go that harsh. What I probably want to do is kind of... yeah, maybe not that harsh either. Let's go for like a 14, right? We'll just kind of cut over as many of these as we can. It's going to look a little strange at first, but it will look good when it's done. Another definition of trust the processor. It's gonna look really weird at first, but it will look good when it's done. I should probably get Blazin in here to watch this, because he's the guy who wants this done, you know? He is the man for this. So, going all the way over. There we go. Right. And then what we can do is just take the geo brush, just cut underneath here. Just like this. we need to be careful about how we're cutting through this. We need to really get close, like this. And then we'll do some Antarctica Pelter after this, guys, I think. There we go, now we're getting that tail shape. So we can just kind of go over this again, refine it, so that we get exactly what we want. There we go, we're getting that kind of layered effect now that we wanted. And then what we can do is get the move brush and just with a big size, just kind of push the center up to give it that kind of effect, you know? There we go, I'm gonna do the same on this side. And that should give us what we're looking for on the tail. And now we can just add some craggly effects to it and then start to add some extra effect there. So, I need to figure out what texture this is that I use because I don't know. I think it was in here, so if I go to the standard brush, I go to drag rect, I go to brush alpha, I go to import. I think it was in this one here, and we had skin 3. It's one of the crackled skins down here. It was potentially this one. It wasn't exactly that one. I think the intensity can go right down. I could have lowered the intensity before, to be honest. I think I'd be better off selecting that whole lot like that, flipping it, and then going on a lower subdiv, blurring that a bit, and going back to the highest one. Gonna take a hot second. Okay, so then we want to go to surface, turn on noise. There we go. We want to edit this. I want that crackled effect. I'm not sure what I used for it. I'm sure I used one of these. Let's try it. Yeah, see, this is the problem. So I've got to cancel that, edit this, and then here, now I've got to put the alpha on while I've got it at this angle. And then don't want that crackled effect like that. That looks about right. So we're going to OK that. We'll go onto the model, and then we just kind of also black mask off other bits. And once that looks good, we apply it to the mesh. And now we've got that lovely effect. And that is the tail. I'm comfortable with saying that tail's good. Because we're not going to get that level of fidelity anyway on him. So yeah, I think we're almost there with him. I'm going to start the retopology side of him soon, which isn't going to be fun. Because of all the spikes on his head, it's not going to be fun. I mean, I could Z-remesh him now and see what comes out. We'll duplicate him. And then we'll hide. No, we'll keep these visible. There's one we need to hide here somewhere. This one. Okay. We'll hide this one for now. Go back to the old one. And then let's just see how Z-Remesher does it to start. So we need to go to Geometry, Z-Remesher, and let's go for like 15 as a poly count. If it doesn't give us good topology, we'll scrap the whole head part. Like, sorry, we'll make the whole head like high topology. But let's see what it gives us. It's gonna start lagging here. Wait for this to be done, it's gonna take a while. Da. It's gonna take a minute, guys. Alright guys, sorry, this just thing's just taking a while. Hey Has, how you doing? We're just waiting for this to get going. It's just gonna take a hot minute because it's Z-remeshing the entire project. That's why I'm probably lagging right now. Let's see, how much of a tank is this putting on my PC? Do I have the dev kit open? Probably close that. It's probably what's causing this to take forever. Alright. We're just giving it a second before we continue. It's taking a goddamn long time. Z-Remesh is struggling. Okay. It is moving, guys. Oh my god. Is that still too high poly? That's because of the wings, right? We need to go to the lowest subdiv and that will help. Yeah, 60k, okay. So what we need to do with this wyvern now is take him. We can't afford to divide him, so what we're going to do is go to subtool. And this looks really strange, but we're going to take this wyvern here. Turn it back on. And then we're going to project without a blur, project. And what this should do is it should try and bring the other model in line with this as much as possible. When we had this, see that? Kind of brings the topology in line as much as possible. And to be honest, I can probably work with this topology. Some low subdiv. Cool. Let's see what else could we work on here before I start texturing this fella. His claws and stuff I'm not going to touch because they're already how they should be in game, so I'm just going to smooth them out and use the same textures. But I think otherwise he's good. And there's not many breaks in the topology, and if there is here I can fix it. So it's an easy fix inside of Blender. Alright, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab the eyes. In fact, we're going to delete the eyes for now and I'll redo them. Do you know what? No. What we're going to do is go back on the zero mesh. I know this sounds really dumb, but it is something I want to do. What I want to do is zero mesh it again, but I want to poly paint this guy, right? So let's poly paint the whole head in red. We're going to go to like a mid red, like this. First of all, we're going to go to color fill object, right? Then we're going to go to this. We're going to wait until it stops fucking me around. There we go. Go here, and then turn the intensity up, obviously. And what we want to do is just this. And then just paint. I'm going to paint the whole head this red color. And you'll see why. We want to try and keep that topology as much as possible. Same with like the feet here, right? We just want to paint the parts that we might lose form on, essentially. Stuff that we don't want to lose any form on. So like the tail, I think tail will be okay. Okay, I think this is something we can now zero mesh. So I'm actually going to go a little higher on the zero mesh. We'll go to like 19 and zero mesh it and see what happens. Again, it's going to take about 5 minutes each time we test this, so... Did I turn on? No. Can I escape? Can I cancel it? We'll just wait for it to respond. It's going to take a hot second. Right, I'm going to abort this quickly because I didn't turn on use polypaint. Now we can do it. So we'll give this a minute. What game am I modding? I'm modding Ark. Ark Survival Ascended, but this is not a mod for me, this is for someone else. Alright, I think we changed the colour of the lights, don't you? What should we go for? go for like a fade. I'll write this up. There we go. That looks good. You guys really can't see the room all that well, can you? 1 second. How much time I spent on this model? I did this model yesterday. Well, started it yesterday. It's not too complex of a model compared to some others. Mainly because it was built from the Wyvern base mesh already, so it kind of sped things up. Because the guy who is paying me to do it wanted it to be able to fit the original Wyvern animations and rig. That's kind of what we're going for. Yeah, this is just going to take a while to load, but once it does, we're all good to go. See, it's like the bars going across here. Oh, there we go, remesh done. What the fuck? What did it do to my nose? Okay, well, what we're going to attempt to do is project this. Doubt it'll work. Right. Project, let's see. I don't think it's going to do anything to fix what we just had done. Yeah, no, it's a mess. Okay. So, that doesn't work. Why? I think one way to maybe fix it would be to use the zero mesh guides. We're really small with it and just kind of set one of those up and see if that helps, you know? This might help, doing this kind of thing. Just to see if it kind of keeps that form. All I'm really hoping for. You know, we'll try and keep the eye form as well, so we'll just kind of do this. That didn't work. One should do the job. So we're gonna zero mesh again, so geometry, zero mesh, but we're gonna keep that. Detect edges, keep poly paint, freeze border, keep decreases. Let's go like here. This should work. Come on, ping me. Alright. Okay. We're getting there. Sorry for the slow stream. It's not going to be too interesting for a little while. I'm trying to pick a good song. This all sucks. It's a good song. Code Red. Okay, I don't think we actually lost any fidelity there. I think it's just, yeah. If I go to color fill object, there's problems. There is problems. Okay. Why am I getting those problems though? Let's see if we can bake it or like project it. No. Fuck, that's really not good, dude. Gonna have to go higher poly. I could Dynamesh it, then zero mesh it. Delete lower. Dynamesh this to like here. This might crash my whole PC. No, I'm not playing Fortnite. Fuck that. Ooh. Yeah, we got 500k out of that, and that fixed a lot of our issues. So, what we can do from that is now zero mesh. So after Dynamesh, now we do zero mesher. And do that. And see what we come out with. Okay, why is zero mesher absolutely destroying it? Like, what's going on? Oh, did I turn off adapt? I probably shouldn't turn off adapt, right? Yeah, I probably should not turn off adapt. So let's keep that, and let's go to here and see what it gives me. What kind of mesh count is it going to give me here? I'm looking for around 100k as maximum. Oh, what's it doing? I don't like that it froze. Why did it freeze? Oh my god, what has it done? Okay. We're getting a problem here. Why is that going down to color density 1, color density 2? Why don't I just turn off use polypaint? Let's see. It's okay. I need to use polypaint though. Let's use adaptive size, higher, let's go with this. Okay, we almost did it. It's not liking these for some reason. I mean, do you know what? Maybe I'm gonna have to just Z-Remesh guide everything. Like by just going around everything like this. Which is an absolute pain in the ass. But if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Okay, let's go around this one, straight into the middle, and then go around here. Good. Do the same on this. That. That's done, that's done, that's done. Okay, just the main big spikes to do. Which, to be honest, shouldn't be difficult. Sure, we can go around like that. Let's go around here. Around this. So what we're doing right now, just to explain to you guys, is we're kind of setting up guides for the remesher to follow and understand. If that makes sense. It might not make sense, but we're essentially teaching ZBrush like, hey, this is exactly where we want our polys to follow. This is the flow we want it to take. Essentially, I'm just going to tell it, hey, use all this, you know? What I could potentially do as well is in this mode, I could possibly polygroup out the head. I think I might even go for doing that, just for the sake of having it done. It might fix a lot of my problems. Let's see. I'm gonna up the draw size. I'm just gonna mask off each spike one by one. Go for a 2 size. So what we can do is just get, not drag rect. Let's just do this. That's a terrible way of doing it. Let's do it from above. Let's just polygroup that off, right? There's that horrible line we need to get rid of. Just get rid of that in general. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just mask off spikes individually, like that. Go around the other side of it. Make sure we get both sides like this. There we go. Okay. And we polygroup it. And we just do that for each one. God, this song is fucking ass. Holy fuck. Skip. Have I ever played Chord Juicy? Yes. I played all the old ones though. I didn't play the new ones. The new ones are terrible. New ones seriously suck. Okay. This. Polygroup. This. This. 1 2's the best. 1 2's good. I like Black Ops 2 and 1 the best, but Modern Warfare 2 is good. Alright, that's all polygrouped. Now we just need to do a polygroup for the eyeball. And we'll actually do one for the beak. I think the beak is necessary to have a polygroup for. So we'll just do something like that. I don't think we did this little one here, which we will do. Polygrouped. Cool. Then I'll separately polygroup. So what we're going to do now, we're actually going to polygroup the whole thing. So, did we catch any of the spike? We did, unfortunately. We've got to be careful not to get any of that. So let's actually do something like this. And what I can do is just invert it. And then here, just kind of paint a line around this whole section. So we don't want any of this. And then we invert it. Paint over this line here. We do kind of want to cut into it a bit. This. And then, there we go. So wings. Wings can be completely polygrouped separately. So what we'll do is we'll get the lasso tool. Just kind of cut that out like this. This. And then we'll cut all this out. No, actually, what we'll do is we'll cut this off. Oh no, let's do this separately. We'll do that. We'll cut out. Then here, go crazy like that. Do this. So polygroups just kind of help us set poly flow. No. I need to undo. Just done something I didn't want. Okay. Where's Dynamesh? I'm gonna turn that shit off. Do this. Do this. That. There we go. We'll actually just do that. And then we'll do that. And then that. And now the wings are polygrouped. So now we can do the tail. So we get the dots thing for now, which kind of get any of the underside of this. I did. Cool, that's part of the tail done, and then we just kind of polygroup this as we go. Cut that in half, and then do that for the tail, like that. Legs, easy enough. We grab the lasso tool. So we can actually not use lasso, actually we'll use dots. And we'll just kind of roll this out like this. Cut down the size and cut around like that. It's not the most fun thing, this, I'll be honest. None of us modelers enjoy doing this part. But it's a lot more preferable to the other options, which is manual retopology. That no one wants to do, so. Again, we just cut off about there. In there. And do that. And then with the rest of this, it's really easy, you just do that. That. And then just here, what we're gonna do is actually lower our size a lot and just kind of do the feet. We'll do this hose separately. So 1, 2. I'm just gonna do this. Spray. And you know what, we'll do the little one as well. And I would say that is that done. So, in theory, if I zero mesh this now, keep groups, yep, all good, use polypaint, and we will zero mesh this and see what we come out with. This might not come out right, but we'll see. Hopefully it comes out with what we want. The poly group should have really helped. Alright, almost there. It's just going to take a second. It's just taking so long. Why? Why is it just frozen? Alright, well, it won't be too long, so. Oh, this is the Speed Racer one. Oh, this one. Video me. God, why is this taking so long? Sure, if it continues to take this long to do each remesh, I will have to dip out of the stream. Oh my god. What is it doing? Why is it doing that? What if I just turn off all of this? Apart from keep groups. And just zero mesh. It's still bad. Detect edges, keep creases, go. Ow, do you know why zero mesh would be doing this? Well, it like fucking demolishes my bikes, and it shouldn't be. I'm wondering whether it's worth me going like a bright red on here, just to make sure it keeps it, you know? I might do that and get it to use the poly paint. Okay, let's see. I also need to put some on the beak here, because it keeps destroying the beak. Let's see. Use polypaint, keep polypaint, go. We'll see what it says, what it does. This song goes so hard. It's gonna take a minute to load. Anyone who's in here, Big Al is our best person at doing Carcharodon swords. I think he is fucking awesome at doing most, actually. He's just one of my favorite general knowledge people in the whole place, and he's a good friend. So you guys should go over, check out his mods, Meraxes, and stuff that's coming up. You should also give him a follow on his pages, and also go check out his Discord, because you should just do that, because fuck you if you don't. Anyway, yeah, I need to speak to Tristan. Something's going wrong. So I will wait until Tristan's around tonight, and then I'll progress with this. I'm gonna save this for now. For now, guys, I guess that would probably mean the end of the stream due to unforeseen problems and the fact that my other commission I can't work on publicly. It's something I'm just not allowed to show publicly yet, so you'll see it soon. But yeah, thanks for hanging around. I'm gonna go and hop in a chat with Al, have a talk, have a chill, maybe play a game or something. Don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging around. I'll see you guys later.